Good evening, YouTube. It's your man George Page coming to you live on YouTube. Well, I know I've been a little behind on my bodybuilding content, and I know some of my subscribers love when I talk about female bodybuilding. So, I thought do a little catch up. I mean, there've been a lot of stuff going on in the past few weeks, especially in boxing and WMA. That's got a lot of attention. But my main, like I said, I'm always going to be a fan of female bodybuilding. So anyway, let's start off with this. This lovely lady before you is one Miss Nancy Lewis. Now, Miss Nancy Lewis as Alpha said, is a former competitive professional bodybuilder. Now, Nancy started her career in the blue part of the early '80s, and she competed. And she's originally from Burbank, California. During that time, she competed in several shows. Her first debut was back in 1985, where she competed in the NBC Nationals, placing eighth in the middleweight division. After that, she completed in some more shows until she, had made a big turn in 1991 when she won the middleweight division of the USA Championships and then the overall. Now, from 92 to 98, she became a pro, where she had her first debut as a pro back in 92 at the Miss International show. Now, the Miss International used to be connected with the Arnold Schwarzenegger Pro, but as long as they no longer care female bodybuilders. She took fifth place. And then that same year, she took second at the Jantana, and she competed at the Miss O. Now, 93, she took second at the Jantana, and then took 13th at the Miss O. She took a break for a couple years and came back in 95, where at the Jantana she took third and 10th at the Miss Olympia. In 96, she took 8th place at the Miss International, and then 6th place at the Miss O. 97, she took 8th at the Miss International, and 10th at the Miss O. 98, she took 4th at the Miss O. So she took after that, she took a break. She was out of the game for like about 4 years. But she came back in 2002, where the Jantana she took second. And she took the overall, she won the middleweight division of the Jantana and took the overall. Then in 2002, she placed 7th at the Miss International, and she took 6th in the heavyweight division at the Miss Olympia. Now, in 2003, she took 7th as a lightweight at the Miss International. Then she did better in 94 when she took first place lightweight at the GNC show, and then which was able to give her a shot to go to the Miss Olympia, where she took 4th. Now, well, probably 4th. I think it was lightweight or middleweight. I can't remember. Then she competed then she took another break. She was gone for another 5 more years, and she came back in 2009 and competed at the Atlantic Pro, and she took 11th, and then she played the New York Pro, which took 14th. In 2010, she came back and she competed at the New York Pro and took 7th place. And she took 2 more years off again. And at Tampa, she took the Tampa Pro, she took 6th place, and then she took 6th place at Jantana, and then she retired. Now, I'm a fan of Miss Lewis. I've been following her for a while. She does. We do love video chat, and she's even now a woman, and I know she's in her mid-50s. She's in still great condition. I mean, it's still in great shape. As you know, if you want to follow her, check out at Miss Diva. So that's the name she goes by. If you want to search for her, like on Instagram or Twitter. Like I said, she's a very nice lady, and she often also she does sessions where she tours. So if you are interested, you can contact her and think about doing a session. But I think she's one of my favorite bodybuilders. I mean, it's just her body's unbelievable. And one thing I love about Nancy, that she never bent the knee and got herself fake boobs, which is something is almost a rarity now in the sport. I mean, a lot of women who competed, usually don't come out unscathed. But there's a handful that have, competed and never really ever got breast implants. Now, she do have some tattoos. That's one thing. But she just always to me had an amazing body, and she had a beautiful smile. And like I said, it's just she's one of my favorites. I put her in my top five of my favorite black female bodybuilders of all time, and I think I put her in my top 20 of greatest all time female bodybuilders. So but it's like I said, I'm just being a fan, and I love this picture. Oh my God, her abs are just so amazing. Uh, it's your man George Page. Like, subscribe. Don't subscribe. I'm out.